The Wolf Brothers chose her over Lainey Wilson.
Laid back and I don't know, you can be a bit cheeky in there as well.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be finally here this year.
Yeah.
Know how to, I don't know, shave a sheep, shear a sheep. Country was such a uncool genre for such a long time. And I'll crack a joke and I'm just like, it's a daddy. I know. He just does
Welcome back to Ladies Love Country.
We're your hosts, two wannabe Aussie cowgirls with big playlists and even bigger energy.
This is your backstage pass to country music, Aussie festivals, and all the chaos that comes with it. Boots on, mic's hot, let's get into it. She's written global hits, topped charts, and somehow found time to launch a solo country career, headline a tour, and grow a tiny human all at once. Plus, the Wolf Brothers chose her over Lainey Wilson, so you know she's the real deal. Please welcome the one and only Amy Sheppard.
Oh, what an intro.
Oh my God. Welcome to Ladies Love Country,
I'm
Amy.
so glad to be here. I've been seeing you guys all over social media.
Yeah, I know. We have been long-time fans of yours, actually. First-time chatters.
Yeah.
We loved you at the Songwriters in CMC. That's kind of where we discovered, I guess, your country kind of intro into, era is a good
Yeah,
word.
I really laid it all there at CMC.
was
I thought it was like, I'm really glad I got to sing. I sung a song called Blue and Pink Confetti, all about my IVF journey. And it's a scary one to really, lay yourself bare and put it out there. But I think the more vulnerable you are, the more people connect. So I'm glad I got to do that one.
And you kind of get to know more about this behind the songs, which I think is what makes country music so amazing and how people connect with it. And I think by you telling your story, it just amplifies that so much more.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such a great opportunity to get
Yeah.
the music heard in a different way. Because often people are skipping through songs or they might miss some of the songs that aren't singles. So
Yeah.
it's great to be able to sing the more vulnerable songs on stage.
I feel like country music as well really appreciates an authentic storytelling.
Totally.
Like of all the genres, not to bang on the other genres, but the country especially.
That's
don't
why I
you
love
think?
writing country music.
Yeah.
You can be vulnerable and you can sort of really dive into the story a little bit more without having to throw an extra hook in or whatever it is.
Yeah. So for those who don't know you, Amy, so you have kind of moved over into the country genre recently. So tell us a bit more about that move.
Yeah, so I feel like I've been writing country music since I was like 12 years old.
Okay.
'Cause I grew up listening to country music and my dad is a massive country music fan.
Okay.
So that's how I got into it. And he used to wake us up blasting Dolly Parton. Or
Really?
And, So, and I grew up in Papua New Guinea, so I wasn't really exposed to all the, I had the Spice Girls, everyone loved the Spice Girls, but it was limited, we couldn't just go down to the, Sanity and get our own CDs, so it was really just what my parents were listening to. And they love country. So when I started, I found my dad's old guitar in storage and it had 3 strings and I was pretending to be Shania Twain and they thought that they'd get it fixed up and that's when I started learning and I was learning country music. So fast forward to after I finished school and I started writing with my brother and it sort of just became pop music and I was like, great, let's explore this route. It was actually folk music and then it went to pop.
Wow.
Because it wasn't cool? It
wasn't that. It was just our dynamic, the way we were writing. We're like, it's more exciting if we add this hook and this hook, and then it just ended up being more pop, and which was great. I love writing pop music. We're writing our 5th album at the moment with Sheppard, so I'm still doing that. And
you're still doing that on the side?
Yeah.
Okay, you are a busy woman.
I am. Wearing lots of hats, not just a country hat. But still doing Sheppard, and but there's always this itch for me to write some country songs. So I knew that I could, but I just never really had the opportunity, or I was kind of scared to get back into it, imposter syndrome. And, I didn't grow up on a farm. That's no secret. I'm from the city.
Don't worry, we are the ultimate concrete cowgirls.
Really?
That's our MO. We grew up in the city. We didn't grow up on country music as well. So I think the reason why we started this podcast was to really show that people can get into country from the city.
Absolutely.
And also it's really great to talk to you because obviously you've moved from definitely more mainstream pop, even folk genre into the country genre.
Yes.
And so we wanted to talk to you about how you kind of have you seen your fans move genres with you?
Yeah, some of them, but
Yeah.
I've had to work for new fans as well.
Wow.
Like, it's not just like I clicked my fingers and here I am, a country star. Like it's hard work, and I'm having to get out and do all the shows and all of the press and as much as I can. So yeah, it's exciting though. I really love the challenge. I love being in front of a new audience, and I think people are discovering that. Oh yeah, like she's not just Geronimo, you know.
Yeah.
And that's exciting for me.
Yeah, that is very exciting. And so have you found that, like, you know, you've got, like, a favourite genre out of all of them? Or?
It's so hard. Pop country, let's say.
Pop country.
Put them together.
I love to write country music. It's so hard to say. It depends what hat I'm wearing on what day.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, like, if you wake up and have a song idea, do you immediately have a vision for this is, like, more of a pop style song
usually I
and
do.
whereas a country song?
Usually I do. Sometimes it does, like, chop and change. I'll start a song and then George, you know, I usually take it to George, run it by him, and he'll be like, oh, this is actually great for Sheppard. Like, if he has another idea, which it could go down, like, he's a great producer, so he can, like, change the vibe a bit. So it has happened before, but often it's like, it's quite obvious what genre it needs to be.
Yeah. So do you write any of your country songs with your brother?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, not all of them, but he's been getting into it a bit too.
Okay.
Yeah, in the background, I think just seeing what I've been writing has sort of inspired him, and and we moved to Nashville as well, so we spent 18 months in Nashville, and it's hard not to write country when you're in Nashville.
Yeah,
Was he a fan of country music beforehand as well? Or
Probably not as much as me, just probably from what he heard growing up, but now he definitely has seen the light and how country music is so many genres. It's not just one genre.
Yeah.
And it's fun to write. It's just like, you don't have to be too cool, and it's just like laid back, and I don't know, you can be a bit cheeky in there as well. Yeah, so we have a lot of fun writing.
Yeah, amazing. And how was Nashville?
It was great. I miss it so much. We had a really good time, and obviously I went through the IVF journey, so I had to cut it short and bring everyone home with me.
Wow.
It was just getting too hard coming back and forth, and I was doing IVF in the little pockets of my time here in Brisbane back home in Brisbane.
It must be so stressful having to move around so much during IVF.
Yeah, so I'd do like the hormones, and then I'd have to go on tour and like be injecting myself on tour, and then I'd come back and do the egg retrieval, and then, you know, we were in the first round, we only got one embryo.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's not good, because I know the stats, like, it's probably not going to stick first time. And, you know, and then I'm, you know, go on tour again, trying to be as healthy as I can, come back.
Yeah.
It doesn't stick. Go on tour again. So it's just like a delay process, whereas, you know, if I could just be in
one spot,
you can just work it out month after month.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're away, it was like 4 months between each step, and it was just getting so stressful and so agonizing. So yeah, unfortunately we're back, but I shouldn't say unfortunately, because we love Australia. There's many benefits of being in Australia, like great beaches, and I mean, our whole career is here.
I know.
So it has been nice to come home as well.
And so first time at Groundwater.
Yeah.
How have you found it? It's been so nice being on the beach, right?
I love it. It's sort of like the South by Southwest, where it's like not just one stage. It's sort of like it's around Broadbeach.
It's super cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really cool. There's been heaps of artists, and just the vibe, like the line dancing. And there's always something.
Did you get involved?
No, not yet. I saw it. I was like toddling to stage. I was like, oh, it's fun. So it's been fun. I keep seeing it on social media year after year. I haven't been able to do it yet, so I'm excited to be finally here this year.
Yeah, so are we. It's our first time this year, and we're like loving it.
Yeah,
it's such a cool setup.
Yeah, it is. It's really cool. And it's the weather. It's just
it's perfect.
I went for a swim yesterday before I went and checked out some of the acts, and
so nice.
And I think what's nice about it, even like the Wolf Brothers were performing last night, and people were like on their balconies. Like it becomes more of like, you don't just have to be in the mosh to be watching it, which I think is like just such a cool thing that
and
people
it's
can
free.
be. Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
think it's doing a great thing for country music.
Yes.
Particularly just because, like, I find that there is a bit of like a stigma, like not everyone really knows about country music, or like knows like how many genres there are within country music. So it's like such a great way to, like, what we kind of are trying to do with this podcast is bridge the gap between, like, you know, like regional people who like maybe don't really know, or like maybe they do love country, and then city people who maybe don't know too much country, and then they just come to this festival because it's free, and they just get their eyes opened because it's like, you know, this amazing little world of country.
Yeah, it's amazing, and there's room for everybody, which I really like. You know, there was such, as I said earlier, such a fear of coming over and feeling like, oh my God, I'm going to be judged by the artists or the country people who like can see right through me because I don't, I don't know how to, I don't know, shave a sheep, shear a sheep.
Don't worry, we don't either.
Yeah.
You don't have to. That's the point.
That's the thing. Like, if you can write a good country song, I think.
Yeah.
And they are so welcoming. Even like when we go to the festivals, obviously we're going to festivals with all the true country people, and we asked one of them, we were like, what do you think of like city people coming? And they're like, we love it. If you love country music, like why wouldn't you come to these festivals?
Because country was such a uncool genre for such a long time.
Yes.
And so now that it's popular again, it's like, yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's going to be some people who are like, oh, now it's cool. Like, I love country music.
Yeah.
There's always going to be those people, but...
Yeah.
There are some of those people, but that's okay. We're
It's better for the genre.
Yeah,
like,
it is better for the genre.
Exactly. Rising tides lift all ships, as they say.
Exactly. That's a very good way to put it, yep.
And so you have your tour coming up soon. Your headlining tour. So you got Sydney.
I've got Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane.
Very exciting.
And I've had these 2 festivals. So I played Savannah last weekend and Groundwater this weekend.
Amazing.
So trying to fit as many shows as I can before I have a baby.
Yeah.
Really, really excited for the 3 shows coming up. These will be my first headlining shows.
So exciting.
Yeah, it's really great. I get to sort of like make this little Amy Sheppard world because for so long it's like in the Sheppard world, which is amazing and obviously have a big input, but now I get to really wear the creative hat and bring to life
that's really
my dream.
exciting.
Yeah.
Well, the country album has done really well. We've been seeing it on the charts.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, debut album's finally out.
So
I've been writing
exciting.
it for a long time. I started it in 2019, actually.
Wow, okay,
yeah. I took my first trip to Nashville, fell in love, and then COVID hit. And that put a huge handbrake on it. And and then just between Sheppard and IVF, it's taken me a long time, but I feel like these songs are a great representation of who I am as a country artist, and I am just really proud of them all. Yeah. So, now it's number 1 Australian country album in Australia. So, I'm really happy with that.
Good.
Pretty good for a debut.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad
I'm really,
at all.
really excited that people are gravitating towards it and loving the songs.
Yeah, we're loving it.
Yeah.
So exciting.
Do you find when you're on stage it's different being a solo act now? Like, is there definitely, I feel like you can't bounce off, I guess you have your band as well, but bounce off like your band members.
Yeah, it's just me up there. Normally I can have like a banter with my brother or my sister chimes in and we have a little giggle on stage, but now it's like me and I'll crack a joke and I'm just like...
Someone else laugh, please.
It's a bit like that, but it's a lot of pressure as well.
Yeah.
I find normally I'm like, like if all goes to shit, like George will fix the backing track. Like it's on me now, but it's only making me a better artist. I think you become a better musician, you become a better leader, and I think I needed that. Yeah.
Amazing. So on Ladies of Country, we do a little segment, and it's called Cowboy Crush of the Week.
Cowboy Crush of the Week.
So you can either use this as an opportunity to, like, I don't know, maybe if you have like an artist that you're loving at the moment that you want to share with our audience. We love to like put a spotlight on like emerging artists that are like coming through the ranks as well. If you need a second to think, we can do Holly first. I'm like, I need a second to think too.
I'm gonna do. We saw Wade Forster at Denny Muster, and his just performance is amazing, and so he would be my Cowboy Crush. And his album comes out on very soon, so he's one to watch as well.
I've got a huge crush on Jordan Davies. He's a daddy, I know.
Me too.
Isn't he hot? He's not an up-and-comer, but...
No, that's a great one. He's
No,
been mine multiple times.
We got 2 massive Jordan fans in the room.
Yeah, I haven't seen him live, but I would love to. And that beard just does things to me. So
Yeah.
he's my crush.
CMC.
I agree.
Oh yeah, you'll have a small child by then, so probably not.
I think I missed
Give
the
that one
boat,
a miss. That's all right. I'm sure you'll be bringing. Her. Are you having a boy or a girl?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm keeping it a surprise.
Okay, that's exciting. Very cool. My cowgirl crush. I'm going to do a cowgirl crush. Is actually Piper Butcher. I don't know if you've heard of her. She's kind of like quite young on the scene.
Okay.
I think she's only 21.
Yeah, she's
She's
so
21?
young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she Nashville or
No. She's
Australian?
Aussie. She's from Newcastle. And where are you based?
Brisbane?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
She's in Newcastle, and she played yesterday at the Den Divine.
Yeah.
It was like a kind of like a acoustic set with like a bunch of like really small artists, and she was great.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so she'll be my cowgirl crush this week.
So we have another segment as well, and it's Song of the Week, just to see like what you're listening to, what's been on repeat on your playlist.
Okay.
Song of the Week. Grace, do you want to go first?
What was the Chase one from this morning?
Oh, all my exes.
By Chase Matthew. And
Lauren Alaina? Lauren. But
I've heard that song.
yeah. Lauren Alaina. We really struggle with the names, like the American names and then the Australian.
Megan?
Yeah. We were literally having this conversation, like, what do we say? Anyway.
yeah.
My song of the week is Love You Anymore by Jackson Dean. So I'm excited to see it tonight.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Which will be good.
Yeah.
My song of the week is I Hate Cigarettes by Laci Kaye Booth.
Ooh.
A really moody song, but I love her as an artist. Like, she's really clever and just, I don't know, she kind of gives me Lana Del Rey vibes, but in the country one.
Okay.
Yeah.
People have been talking about her quite a bit this weekend.
Because she did a song with Morgan Evans, right?
Which is coming out, yeah.
She's dating Morgan Evans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's a really talented artist, and just watching, if you go watch her TikTok, like she just sits there with a guitar and it's incredible. Like, yeah, she's cool.
Amazing. So exciting.
Now, I know you have just released your album, but are you songwriting at the moment as well for Amy Sheppard as well as...
Just finished like writing a big block with Sheppard, and now I finished my album. So I've been in like promo world, touring world. But you're always writing, you know, you're always coming up with little song ideas, you put them in your notes. I've got some songwriting sessions coming up for other artists, which is nice. You get to
that's so
switch
cool.
gears a bit. And
how does the process kind of change from writing for yourself versus writing for someone else?
Well, it depends if they've got an idea, if they've got a vision or maybe a vibe they'll bring in, which is great. But also I just have a list of notes on my notes on my iPhone, and they're all just like song titles or like ideas. There might just be a cool word that I want, and that's really helpful, like a little springboard idea in sessions.
So you do the song title first?
Sometimes,
That's so interesting.
If we get stuck, I'll pull out my notes. I'm like, what about this? Like, I had this idea.
So you're more lyrical based, do you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so for sure.
Yeah.
I do love writing melodies and, I play guitar, but I'm not I wouldn't call myself a guitarist.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I would say, melodies and lyrics are my strong suit.
Amazing. Very cool. And how do you kind of go with other artists? Like, if they've got like a vision, like how do you work together with other artists?
It's fun. I love it, especially when they've got a clear, like I wrote Hold My Horses with Max Jackson and my brother, and the three of us wrote it in like 2 hours. It was so easy to write because she came in with the chorus and then it all just like pieced together really. It's like you just kind of feel what it needs to be. So it's really nice to have if someone's got a vision, but if not, like sometimes people they want your touch on it and your flair. So that's kind of nice and interesting to see like how they take maybe criticism or feedback. Normally they're pretty good. But it's fun. And the same goes when I'm writing with another artist. Like I'm always open for their ideas and their different way of songwriting because that's how you learn.
Is there ever a time that you're like, oh, I kind of wish this one was for me? Like I feel like I do that
all the time.
I'd write it and be like,
every song.
This one maybe for me.
Actually, every song. Oh my god, that happens a lot. And sometimes you're like, maybe we could do like a feat Sheppard or feat Amy Sheppard on this.
Actually, it's not a good one. We'll just pause this for now and maybe revisit it later.
But I will say it's such a proud moment when you hear your song that you've written and you're behind the scenes, like someone else seeing it. Like it's also like really fulfilling.
Amazing. Well, Amy, thank you so much for coming on Ladies of Country. We had the best chat with you and we cannot wait to see you this afternoon.
Yes, we're very excited.
Thanks, girls. It's been fun.
Awesome.
That's a wrap on this week's episode of Ladies Love Country.
If you laughed, learned something, or just love a bit of chaos, give us a follow, leave us a review.
You'll find us on Instagram and TikTok at Ladies Love Country for extra gossip and behind the scenes cowboy grade nonsense.
Until next time, keep your boots on
And your playlist loud.
Yeah.